This is a regular meeting of the Township Committee. Public notice of this meeting has been given as required by the Open Public Meetings Law. A resolution was adopted on January 1st, 2025, designating this date, this hall, and 7:30 p.m. as the time for this regular meeting of the Township Committee of the Township of Union in the County of Union. A notice of each and every meeting of the Township Committee was posted in accordance with the aforesaid Open Public Meetings Law in one public place reserved for the posting of ordinances and official notices of the Township of Union, namely the bulletin board next to the clerk's office. In addition thereto, a copy of said resolution was forwarded to the local source and Star Ledger. A copy of said resolution is on file with the clerk of the township.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Good evening. The prayer will be given by Committeewoman Patricia Garrett Frazier, and Deputy Mayor Joseph Florio will lead us in the flag salute. Please stand.
Let us bow our hearts and minds. God of power, might, wisdom, and justice, through you, authority is rightly administered, laws are enacted, and judgment is decreed. Assist this Township Committee with your spirit of counsel and fortitude, and guide us to seek righteousness, justice, and mercy, and assist us in leading our township with honesty and integrity. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. We have a special proclamation this evening for, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm kind of excited for this group that's coming up next. Can I have a roll call?
Mr. Figueredo?
Here.
Ms. Terrell?
Here.
Ms. Frazier?
Here.
Mr. Florio?
Here.
Mayor Bowser?
Here. As I said earlier, we have a proclamation to give to a very exciting group of individuals for Older American Month proclamation. I'm going to ask that Marie Teresa, the Senior Director, come up, along with Patricia Whittek, the President of the Wednesday Club, Kathleen Shifter, President of the Friday Club, and Joanne Arminti to come up, President of the 60 Plus Club. I will read this proclamation. The Township of Union Proclamation Older Americans Month presented on May 2025. Whereas May is Older American Month, a time for us to recognize and honor the Township of Union's older adults and their immense influence on every facet of American society. And whereas through the wealth of life experience and wisdom, older adults guide our younger generations and carry forward abundant culture and historical knowledge. And whereas older Americans improve our communities through intergenerational relationships, community service, civil engagement, and many other activities. And whereas the community benefit from people of all ages, abilities, and backgrounds have the opportunity to participate and live independently. And whereas Union must endure, the older Americans have the resources and support needed to stay involved in their communities, reflecting our commitment to inclusivity and connectedness. And whereas we call upon all residents to join me in recognizing the contributions of our older citizens and promoting programs and activities that foster connections, inclusions, and support for older adults. And now, therefore, I, Mayor James Bowser Jr., on behalf of the Township of Union in the County of Union, State of New Jersey, do hereby proclaim May 2025 as Older American Month. The 2025 theme, Flip the Script, on Aging focus on transforming how society perceives, talks about, and approaches aging, encouraging individuals to challenge stereotypes and dispel misconceptions. Signed, James Bowser Jr., Mayor, Township Committee, Joseph Florio, Manny Figueredo, Patricia Guerra Frazier, and Sandra Terrell. Again, it's my honor to present this proclamation. Thank you.
You know, just to add a comment here, it's my privilege to be the commissioner of the seniors this year, and really, it's a wonderful group of people. They get together. I can't say enough for our director there, Maria Teresa, what she does, but, you know, I had to speak in front of them last week regarding different subjects and stuff, and they really ask good questions. They're alert, they're there, and we had, I'd say, 200 people there. They really participate. But these people, including me and Manny, have contributed all their lives, a lot of them to the Township of Union, and we're very happy for that. They're part of our core and our fabric here in our community, and I wish them the best. And like I said, we're going to continue to support seniors in this community.
Could I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
All in favor?
We need a second.
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 All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Clerk, can we move on to the ordinances and resolutions?
I have for your consideration on second and final reading an ordinance creating a new chapter in the municipal code to prohibit the intentional release of balloons.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance creating a new chapter entitled Balloons Release Prohibited in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance prohibits the intentional release of balloons.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second,
Mr. Figueredo?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Bowser.
Yes.
Establishing a cap bank for the 2025 calendar year.
Making a motion to postpone the second reading to the July 11th meeting.
Second.
June 11th?
June 11th, my apologies.
Second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Figueredo?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Bowser.
Yes.
Providing for various 2025 capital acquisitions and improvements.
Motion to postpone second reading to the June 11th meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Figueredo?
Yes.
Ms. Terrell?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mayor Bowser?
Yes.
Following resolutions authorizing an award of contract to Clarion Events, Inc. for fire and EMS online training for an amount not to exceed $10,033.
Move to approve the contract.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the issuance and sale of the Water Bank construction notes by the Township of Union pursuant to the New Jersey Infrastructure Bank Financing Program.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the mayor to submit and execute the 2025 Annual Action Plan for Community Development.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing payment of all approved vouchers for solid waste collection, haulage, and disposal at the interim rate of $75.09 per ton for household waste and $119.12 per ton for bulky waste for the month of April.
Motion to approve the payment.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing additional emergency repairs for Squad 2 from Fire and Safety Services for an amount not to exceed $15,334.22.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a cooperative agreement between the Township and the American Theater Group for development and management of cultural programming at the New Box Theater.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I have an additional resolution authorizing a settlement agreement in the case of Zimzik versus Township of Union.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I ask you to approve the finances as listed on the agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Following communications from the Miranda Tax Collector requesting the Township Committee authorize checks issued to the following representing the redemption of tax sale certificates.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Joseph Venezia, Township Engineer, requesting payment number 8 to Crossroads Paving Corporation doing business as ADG Contracting in the amount of $417,582.70 for work completed through May 15, 2025, in connection with the 2024 Road Improvement Program.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Albert E. Cook Jr., Georgie Cannon, Elks Lodge, 103 Valley Street, requesting permission to hold a Community Day event on Saturday, July 5th, 2025, from 12 to 5 p.m., and to block off Tuxedo Place to Valley Street, also requesting the use of the showmobile.
Move to approve the request, but closing Tuxedo Place in its entirety.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The following department reports from Community Development, Police Department, and Senior Center.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That concludes my part of the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. At this time, we move on to the committee reports. First, we have Sandra Terrell, Police Commissioner.
Thank you, Mayor. So I'll be reporting on the period of May 10th through May 26, 2025. With regard to direct patrols during that period, there were 1,335 direct patrols. There were 2,704 calls for service, and there were 54 arrests made during that period. In our enforcement division, for truck enforcement, there were 15 stops, 18 tickets were issued, and 0 were issued to local or residents of Union. In our red light enforcement, we had 18 stops, 19 tickets were issued, and 2 of those were residents. And then in our speed initiative, we had 60 stops, 54 tickets were issued, and 5 of those were issued to residents. With regard to highlights and announcements, I have one highlight to share. On May 21st, 2025, a resident contacted the Union Police Department to report a suspicious vehicle parked in front of their home. Due to a prior burglary incident at the same location, multiple officers were immediately dispatched to the scene. Upon arrival, officers located and detained 2 individuals who were attempting to leave the area. Through a thorough investigation, it was determined that the individuals had attempted to burglarize the residence prior to the officers' arrival. Both suspects were arrested and charged with burglary, along with several additional offenses. They were transported to headquarters for processing without further incident. And as a safety reminder, I just want to take a moment to thank our residents, really just for being mindful for continuing to look out for one another. Your eyes and ears are one of our greatest assets in keeping the community safe. As a reminder, if you see something that doesn't look right, please say something. No concern is too small. We would rather check on a report that turns out to be nothing than miss the chance to prevent a crime or protect our neighbors. We ask all residents to continue to stay alert, stay informed, and never hesitate to reach out to us. Your vigilance, combined with efforts of the police department, create a safer and stronger community for everyone. Thank you for being and staying engaged. And lastly, for more information on our Neighborhood Watch program, please contact our Community Policing Bureau at 908-851-5252. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next, we have the DPW Public Works Commissioner Manuel Figueredo.
Thank you, Mayor. From our road division, we had 360 streets that were swept. We filled 179 potholes. There was a location where a patch was done and 17 overlay locations. We utilized 9.5 tons of asphalt material during this time. From our sewer division, we flushed out and cleared 32 sanitary lines for maintenance, 1 waterway cleaning. There were 44 enzyme applications to eliminate grease in various sanitary lines, 47 catch basin cleanings, and we repaired 2 catch basins. From our shade tree division, we removed 5 hazardous trees, removed 6 stumps, trimmed 3 trees, and removed 3 hangers. And as always, all concerns and inquiries regarding all divisions of Public Works can be addressed by calling Public Works at 908-686-1922. And we encourage you, though, to utilize the Report of Concern feature on the Township website. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next, we have the Fire Commissioner, Patricia Garrett-Frazier.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Before I read my report, I'm making a motion to approve the following license. BYOB for Peruvian Flavors Restaurant, LLC, 1020 Stuyvesant Avenue.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, Union Fire Department. For this reporting period, the Union Fire Department responded to a total of 297 calls for service. This included 170 related incidences, 105 EMS incidences, and 22 motor vehicle accidents. Some significant events. May 15th, the fire department apparatus responded to a senior complex on Tucker Avenue for a smoke condition inside the building. Upon entering, the crew navigated through the smoke and found on the first floor the smoke was contained to a wing of the building. Smoke did not travel due to the fire doors closing and securing that area of the building. It was finally determined that a motor on a washing machine burnt up, causing the condition. Machine was removed to the outside, building was ventilated, and the alarm system was reset. On May 17th, 2 utility poles fell on private property between 642 North Michigan Avenue, Brink Security, and 18 Sydney Circle, Catargo, releasing an estimated 550 to 100 gallons of transformer fuel oil. The oil spilled into the parking lot and flowed into the wooded area adjacent to Catargo. Downed wires blocked access to Brink Security driveway. PSC&G responded, secured the area, and cut power to both businesses. Union County Hazmat and UFD assessed the scene. PSC&G's environmental contractor began cleanup operations. Safety tips for this grilling season. Please take note. Place your grill well away from siding, deck railings, and out from under leaves and overhanging branches. Only use propane, charcoal, and wood pellet barbecue grills outside. Indoor use can cause a fire or carbon monoxide poisoning. Do not store or use grill on a porch or balcony. Keep an eye on your grill at all times. Do not walk away when it is lit. Clean your grill after each use. This will remove grease that can start a fire. Personal actions to take if a fire does start. Remember to get out, stay out, and call 911. If you live in a building with elevators, use the stairs. Do not get on the elevator. Leave all of your things where they are and save yourselves first. If closed doors or handles are warm or smoke blocks your primary escape route, use your second way out. Never open doors that are warm to the touch. If you must escape through smoke, get low and go under the smoke to your exit. Close doors behind you. Once you are outside, go to your meeting place. If you cannot get to your meeting place, follow your family emergency communication plan. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next, we have for the Senior Center and Recreation Department, Commissioner Joseph Florio.
Thank you, Mayor. From our senior citizen development area, for health and wellness, on Tuesday, June 17th, between 9:30 and 11:30 a.m., a nurse will be providing health maintenance, check, and prevent services. Please, if you need that, stop in. Spring Dance for a Cure. There you go. Twirl into Spring, support Alzheimer's awareness. This is on May 30th at 11 to 2:30. Join us for a joyful afternoon of food, music, and DJ Tanya Ray, and fun as we welcome spring and raise awareness for Alzheimer's. The Seniors Farmer Market Nutrition Program. E-benefit in the amount of $40 benefits can be used at approved farmers market sites. To schedule an appointment and apply, call the Senior Center. You can need some documents: age verification and birth certificate, residency verification, utility bill, and income verification, the 2204 income taxes, social statement. Splash into Fitness. Summer session, there'll be 8 classes every Wednesday from July 9th through August 6th, from 9 to 10 in the morning. Senior Splash Water Aerobics class at the YMCA indoor pool. This instructor-led class is designed to help you improve cardiovascular fitness, increase flexibility, and enhance your range of motion. Whether you are new to exercise or looking for a low-impact workout, this class offers something for everyone. Space is limited, so please reserve as soon as possible. Tapping your troubles away. Wednesday on June 11th at 10:30 to 11:15 a.m. Come join us for a live and lively and welcoming tap dance workshop with Deborah Mitchell, founder of the New Jersey Tap Dance Ensemble. Whether you're a first-timer or a seasoned dancer, this is your chance to have fun, learn, and connect with the rich history of tap dance and reminisce about the beloved American art form of tap dancing. Movie Day, the name of the picture is The Miracle Club, Wednesday, May 28th at 1:30, and we'll be serving popcorn. Might think about that. Columbus Flea Market visit, Thursday on June 5th. The cost is $3 per person. The bus departs 9:30 from the Senior Center. The Columbus Flea Market offers a vibrant mix of indoor and outdoor vendors featuring antiques, produce, clothing, collectibles, and more. With a wide variety of food options and welcoming atmosphere, it's a great destination for shopping, exploring, and enjoying the day out. For any information, feel free to call our Senior Center at 908-851-5290. That's my report for tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Before we dive into our upcoming events, I just want to take a moment to recognize our dedicated Memorial Day Parade Committee for organizing yet another beautiful parade this past Monday. Also, a special thank you to Bob Johnson, this year's Grand Marshal. This event not only showcased the spirit of our community, but also served as a reminder of the sacrifices made by those who have served in the armed forces. Let us carry that spirit of remembrance as we move forward with our upcoming events. The market is returning this season with a new name and location. Join us at the market at Union to the Union Public Library parking lot, 1980 Morris Avenue, starting on June 5th. Join us every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. for a season filled with local flavors, unique vendors, and family-friendly fun. For updates, follow at TWP Union Farm MKT and visit www.uniontwpfarmersmarket.com. Library grand opening. Join us for an unforgettable weekend as we celebrate the grand opening of the Union Public Library and Arts Center. Join us from June 6th to June 8th for a weekend packed with ribbon cutting, live music, art exhibits, family activities, and much more. This vibrant space is a gift to our community, offering creativity, learning, and connection for all ages. Visit uniontownship.com for more information. Juneteenth is coming up. Celebrate freedom and community at Union Juneteenth Festival on Saturday, June 14th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Bear Temple Park. Enjoy live performances, delicious food trucks, and over 40 vendors, all with free admission. For all vendors and performances, follow at TWP Union NJ on social media. Pet licensing. If you have not yet licensed your pet for the year, please remember you can easily do so by contacting our clerk's office. Applications either by pickup or in person or via uniontownship.com website. Please do not forget that proof of vaccination is required. If you have any questions, please contact our clerk's office at 908-851-8501. Everbridge notifications, please sign up for emergency and general notifications online at www.uniontownship.com. These updates are also posted on Facebook at TWP Union NJ. And with that,
Mayor, if I may, I missed
Yes.
the recreation report. Give me a minute, please. From our recreation department, save the date. The Union Recreation Department's next Movies Under the Stars event will be held on Friday, June 6th at Rafkin Park. We'll be showing the newly released Moana 2 movie, a sequel to the 2016 Disney sensation. This family-focused comedy follows Moana on a new, what am I saying? Moana. Yeah, there you go. Moana on a new adventure with her friends Maui. The film was a star-studded cast of familiar voices and full of memorable songs. Pre-movie entertainment, including food, vendors, DJ, photo booth, and face painter, will begin at 7 p.m. The movie will begin after sundown at approximately 8:30. Bring your lawn chairs, blanket, and whole family to enjoy Moana. I'll get that one of these days. Newest open sea adventure. Thank you, Mayor. That's my report.
thank you, Commissioner. With that, I'm opening up the meeting for public comment. Reminder that it's a 5-minute rule. Anyone wishing to speak or make comments, please come up. And remember to give your name and your address.
Hello, my name is Paul Gorman. I live at 9417. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
My name is Paul Gorman. I live at 9417 Savit Place, and I've lived here for about almost 3 years. And I didn't think to come forward and ask this sooner, but on the intersection of Savit Place and Elmwood Avenue, there is no crosswalk or any crosswalk intersection for that area. And you've got a lot of students who come between like 2:30 and 2:40 every day, crossing not only across Morris Avenue, but they're all crossing across like Elmwood Avenue to get home by way of Savit Place. If you could have someone put any kind of like basic, simple crosswalk there. I know that the school session is over, but even just for regular pedestrians like me, it would be really good for people who walk or that need to just get around. And yeah, that's pretty much it. By the way, Mayor Bowser, thank you for the letter that you sent me regarding the community solar program. Is that going to be in effect later in this year, or is it immediate for the solar credits?
I'm sorry, you got to speak up. Oh, the solar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that immediate, or is that going to be later in the year?
Later in the year.
Okay,
Yeah.
like by the fall,
Yes.
roughly? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Any additional questions from the public? Hearing none, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.